Okay, so going to be dyeing this hair here. Yeah. So, first I'm going to mix the dye. I'm using the Kaleidacolors dye bleach. I'm mixing the bleach, not mixing the dye. And I'm using the, Lord Jesus, I almost dropped it. I'm mixing the blue one. It lightens up to 5 levels and adds cool tones, and it's for black to medium blonde hair. And I wanted to add cool tones because obviously I'm using a cool tone color, and I mean, obviously, you know, why not? So blue powder, blue dye, it should work. Should. I mean, I've done it before when I've done the blue and it worked out great.
But now that I'm out, I guess I shouldn't mix religion and cake, except for a wedding. I'm out.
I'm sorry. Project Runway is on, so yeah.
From the critiques they gave Kate and Justin, I thought it was like, okay, I'm in the bottom, but...
Oh, okay. So, I'm going to put on my gloves.
Justin. You're in. You can leave the runway.
Okay. So I'm putting on my gloves. And should probably have done this first. Okay. So now I got all that done. I'm going to mix the 40 volume developer. And I hope you guys like my little setup now. Look at it, isn't it cute? I don't know if you guys can tell, that's his help. I tried to put it backwards so that when I'm recording it'll actually say help. I don't know if it does. I feel like it already is. I feel like it's just backwards. But you got the little figurines back there. It's so cute, right? Okay. So mixing the volume with the stuff and things.
It hurts worse to be eliminated the second time around. No.
Double elimination.
Yeah. Surprise, surprise. I'm not surprised. As soon as she said one or more, I knew that they would take this opportunity to eliminate.
So now I'm mixing it, and there are people crying on TV. I don't know, these shows, like when somebody starts crying, it's always like, oh my god, just suck it up. I don't know, maybe I'm just mean.
They were gonna do.
I am so devastated. Kate and I have become so close. Like, I love her to death. I mean, I was really hoping that she would come to Fashion Week with me, and
Okay,
it was really
so
heart-wrenching.
alright, so now I'm just going to apply the bleach all right here underneath my little hair tie thing, and yeah, we're just going to do that, and then we're going to let it sit until it's all done. And this is getting on my nerves, so I'm just going to start at the bottom and paint it on like that.
Quite shocked by this outcome.
It's hard.
For all of us. It is.
So now I'm just painting.
So, Alexander, Kate, I have to send you to the work.
Let's go.
And of course, when you're doing this, you want to make sure you are wearing clothing that you do not care about. I'm wearing sweatpants and a shirt that I do not care about. I have a towel down, and I took off the sheets off my bed, so it's just the mattress. So if something does drip, it's not on the sheets, it's on the mattress, and no one cares about the mattress. Who's gonna be looking at my mattress like, girl, your mattress is dirty? Like, no. So now I'm just painting this on, and then as I'm going up the hair, I'm just making sure it's all worked in to the hair, because I want to make sure every strand gets bleached. Because that would be the worst if I end up rinsing out the bleach, and then there's just like one little black streak still sitting in there.
I know a few people are not equipped to handle this.
I'm freaking out, man. I'm going crazy.
I don't want to go home.
I'm too.
It's the last runway day. Anyone could be out.
Whoa.
What's that?
Something's up.
Okay,
This was
so
one of the best runway shows. I'm blown away.
I'm really proud of you.
The judges
Okay.
will have a very tough decision to make today. I just feel like
okay.
this so
I
bad.
keep saying okay. Like, this is probably the most boring thing ever.
More about the fashion you've seen on tonight's show.
You know, I should have recorded this in high speed thing because this is like really boring.
This is the HP and Intel Textile Design Challenge. Each of you will be selecting one of these innovators to serve as the muse for your challenge.
Okay.
She looks like a cult leader.
Oh, God. It is ugly. It really is. So, you are the winner of this challenge. Thank you, finally. Yes.
Okay,
Alexander.
so we got that. I kind of wish I did have
I'm sorry, you're
something, but whatever, it's just going to have to sit there. Now, I'm going to go to the next one.
This is Project Runway.
I'm going to the next side, and I'm going to just start slathering it on, and I actually think I made just enough, which is good. Usually I have to end up mixing a whole nother batch, and it gets annoying.
Congratulations for making it this far. We're close to the end. There used to be 16 chairs right here, and there's only 5 of you left.
Designers, for each of you,
Okay.
this challenge is your most important challenge yet, because it determines who among you will move forward to New York Fashion.
Okie dokie,
No
okie dokie.
pressure or anything, but this is it.
I mean, have you guys ever watched Project Runway?
We want you to
The little guy on here, he's really weird when he like walks into the workroom and he's like questioning them. He's really weird.
Have fun, designers. Give it your best.
Okay.
See you back here on the runway. Bye.
Okay. So let's work all this in. I'm so glad I don't care about these clothes. That would suck if I did, because then there'd be bleach everywhere.
Welcome you to Sweetbriar Nature Center's Butterfly House, and I want you to join me in welcoming our very special guest, L'Oreal Paris consulting makeup artist Billy B.
Hello,
Oh my God, it's Billy B.
Making it this far.
Sorry.
Welcome to the Butterfly House. It's
Okay.
the perfect location for
So,
your challenge.
yeah, I'm just gonna let these,
At L'Oreal Paris to create the
I'm
luminous
gonna let
butterfly
this
mascara
sit
with breakthrough technology to
and
bring
develop,
standout
and
flowing
then I'm
volume
going
to
to,
everyone's eyes.
So as you probably guessed, butterflies
okay.
are the
So, yeah, I'm gonna sit and let this develop
and you
for
may
probably
have a
about
look that's out
20,
of
30
dark.
minutes,
That means
and then I'll be back to show you guys what it looks like.
daring, it means cutting edge.
The kids
Okay.
made these little characters.
So,
Tim Grindle.
it's all bleached now. It's not very light,
Where's the excitement?
but I didn't want to keep it on there any longer. Hold on, I'm sorry. It's just a little too loud for me. But yeah, it's all bleached. It'll probably end up looking lighter once it's dry. It just doesn't look so light now because it's wet. But now I'm going to put the blue on, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this so it does not, so the dark blue does not go into the lighter blues and mess up the fading effect. I think I'm just going to have to make sure that when I rinse it out, I just rinse out like section by section so that when it gets to the end, it's not rinsing everything all messed up and mushed in together into one big blue streak. So, I'm going to start out with, at the top, with the dark blue kind of color. I think I'm going to stop that about here, I think should be good. And yeah. So, okay, I wish this would get out of my face. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and do that and put my gloves on. I had to take them off, obviously, because I had to turn on the camera. Okay. So, what's my gloves? What's the gloves? So now I'm going to take the indigo blue. Of course, you can't see that. Indigo blue. It's very bright, but it's indigo blue. And I'm going to pour it in my little bowl. I'm going to be using the same bowl. I'm just going to rinse it out every time and put the new color in. Okay, so that should be enough color. I'm not going to put a whole lot because I'm not doing the whole thing, you know, the same blue. So, now I'm just going to start. Okay, it's kind of hard to see. Okay, there we go.
These are sexy cars.
Okay, so now I'm just painting this indigo blue color onto the hair. Okay, and then I'm just going to kind of work it in. Gonna flip it over and make sure I get the other side nice and coated as well.
2014 Lexus IS. This is your move.
I'm Terry McCall, candidate for governor, and I sponsored this ad.
So, yeah. So now I'm just trying to make sure I get as much of it saturated as possible, because I do not want it to come to the point where it's not like, let me see, I'm making sure I'm going down far enough. But yeah, I don't want it to be like where I go rinse it out and then there's a patch that isn't colored, because that happened when I did my hair. I did end up having patches that, well, a big patch, I won't say patches, it was quite a large patch that was not dyed blue. I don't know how, because everything around it was dyed, but just that one little patch seemed to not want to be dyed with the rest of the hair. So yeah, I'm just really trying to make sure I get everything nice and good here.
Another care package? Mom loves me. Aw, what'd she say? Anthony, how you doing? Are you busy studying? Nope. Yes, Mom. I know you got a lot going on. These Tide Pods will save you some time. Just throw them in the wash. They'll keep your lucky sweatshirt looking great. Thanks, Mom. I also sent some new tidy whities. Guess you'll be using your Tide Pods on these, huh? At least I don't sleep with the lights on. Dude, that was once. It was a storm.
Okay, so I'm really trying to make sure this color is gonna show, like,
Are you guys feeling the pressure yet?
She's out of her mind. Original Lana Hope, project by my all-star.
Stop making excuses, start showing results.
okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so
Speaking Ingrid,
I think that's good. I think that's good. So now I'm just going to go ahead and just start doing the other side. This is a really deep, deep blue color, like, seriously. It's a really deep blue. It's almost like a blurple color, honestly.
Alexandria. I'm fantastic. You look fabulous.
thank you, sleep does that to you. Day I left persons, I had the vision of what I wanted to show. Edgy and strong and modern, my three favorite words. I've been sewing every single day. Drawing, designing, sewing, moving forward every single day. This is where the magic happens.
Wonderful.
I think it's maybe 30 pieces.
30 pieces.
Well, I worked hard, except for
Excellent. I mean, I'm happy to hear that.
the creative process, twists and turns. You start somewhere and you go all over the place to get to that ending.
First of all, I'm disarmed by the fact you have so many pieces. But secondly, it makes me happy because it means you have options.
All the options. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was looking at Project One Way.
This
is gonna be an interesting finale show type of thing.
With a cute, like sort of a gypsy skirt.
Oh.
Now,
Blondes, this collection is you.
this collection is understated, but very, very detail oriented. And you have to look close to see what I'm doing. It's very current. Put the nuts on there. There's nuts.
So I rinsed out the indigo blue, and of course, yes, it looks very dark, but trust me, it's okay. It's supposed to be indigo blue. And now I'm about to do the aquamarine color. So, putting the gloves back on. I'm really hoping that this comes out nice. I really suck if it didn't. So we're just going to go ahead and... Sorry, my camera cut out on the last little clip. I had a whole bunch of videos recorded, so it was full on memory, and so it was like, Shayla, you're not going to be recording anymore. So, I'm actually going to put more aquamarine dye than I need to, because I'm actually going to take this aquamarine dye and add conditioner to it to lighten it, and that's what's going to go on the very ends of the hair. So, I'm just going to put a lot in this little bowl, so that I don't have to add any more later. All I have to do is add conditioner. Okay. And so now, the fun part. the putting on of the aquamarine color. And of course I'm going to blend it in with the other colors, so I know you guys can't really see what I'm doing because I am kind of far away, but I can't get too close because then I don't want this to get all over everything and stuff. And plus if I was close you wouldn't be able to see it anyway. So I'm just painting this aquamarine color on and oh god, like, look at that. I think I am going to be loving this hair just because I can experiment with this hair because it's not actually my hair, so I can have more fun with it and do more things with this hair without having to worry about, oh, well, I'm damaging my own hair because it's not my hair. It's not my hair. Ha 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 ha. That's the fun part.
Can it get any cleaner? Actually, guys, it can.
Oh, so I'm just painting this color on and stopping about that much. I think that's a good place to stop. Yeah, I think that's a pretty much good place to stop the color. So let me just grab the other side really quickly.
It's a small and powerful sheet cloth. It acts like a big sheet. Look, one Selecticide sheet of Bounty is 50% more absorbent than a full-size sheet of a leading ordinary brand. Much less with a small but powerful bigger upper.
Just flip it around.
Try Bounty napkins.
Make sure I get all up in there. Because the last thing I want is to have streaks that aren't colored. And then I end up looking crazy because, yeah, I end up looking crazy because some of it's not colored and then it's just like, what did you do? So, now I'm just going to rub it all in. And make sure it gets all worked in there really good. Because like I said, I don't want this to go to the point where it's just not what I envisioned it to be.
There's enough pressure in our lives. The Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries are like the no pressure zone. Imagine, salespeople who
So, I think that's good.
and great looking, affordable furniture everywhere. That makes you just want to sit down and never get up. Just walk right in and let the comfort happen.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Save on a great selection of furniture. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries.
Okay.
Why?
So now I'm just going to let this sit
Justin, we're going to talk to you first.
on the hair and soak in, and then I'll rinse it out and all that. So, bye. Well, not really bye yet because I have to take these off. So, hold on. Just gonna...
Able to hear for the first time. The lesson is divided into 3 sessions. Before, when I was not able to hear, in a way is period. The next phase is not being able
Alright,